What's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning. Skipping the intro. I know. Had a power outage this morning, electrical storm, or not power outage, breaker trip. Electrical storm last night, tripped my breakers. I came here and the whole power was out in the downstairs part of the house. We're back. All right. Free market's looking solid. No. I know DD band breaks. It's good. VIX is trading above triple B today. What's up, friends? Can you hear me? We're good? Okay. Today, the 14.4 triple B level, VIX is above here, so watch out for volatility. Shorting pops today might be something that would happen. Market's already trying to experience a little bit of that. I think we might go higher, lower. I don't think we simulate a big rally from here, from this particular consolidation. I think that it still hangs and tries to do something. Like there, back to there. We'll see. Met strong in power outages. Like, so I have a four-story house, right? So top floors are great. Top floor is good. Bedroom floor is good. Living and dining floor is good. Like walking down the stairs and it's progressively getting darker because normally there's light coming in from everywhere, or light everywhere. I'm like, why is it like, did I like shut all the doors downstairs? Like dark, like you're in a hallway with all the doors shut and the lights are off. I walk in there and it's just like pitch black. You know, my room, I mean, here it's like all walls and there's, you can't see the soundproofing over there. And it's like completely pitch black. I was like, even my uninterrupted power supplies are turned off. It's like, that's so weird. And outside the breaker was off. I turn it on, clicked off again. Turn it on, clicked off again. I was like, oh, there's a short somewhere in the lines to come here and plug everything in the walls. Go out there and turn it on, click, unplug some more things, turn it on. It stayed on. I was like, okay, good. Then I shut it off, then I waited a little bit. Turn it back on, then I plug things in one at a time, my fingers crossed, and then we're good. It was just this room here. All right, we open in 2 minutes. Let's see what we have today. The news and data. Today's unemployment or jobs report. Let's see if we got it. Wait, today's Friday, right? Or Thursday, right? Is it Friday? No, it's Friday. I'm so silly. Nope. Nothing today. Powell speaking. That's it. Powell talking right. Yeah. Oops. Uh, 8 o'clock. So he's talking now, I guess. Okay. $296. $291. So yesterday's video for the lifetime only folks, we covered the overnight stuff. So we had a nice kind of like flat market, about 4 points on SPY difference. To see VIX is looking like it's starting to move a little lower. Gives us a little bit of time to kind of stabilize out. I don't think there's a short setup in this just yet. There's just volatility in the market. Watching VIX at the open, I want to see VIX stay above here for me to, or sorry, VIX to stay below here for me to continue this bull market. Anything above here is going to have me caution that the market's volatile, so I'm going to play wider swings on it. Yeah, it was recorded. It'll be put into the advanced section of the Discord. So it's for lifetime folks only. We're going through like a webinar series for just a lifetime. It's like extra stuff. A little bit more advanced, I guess, level topics. Just to have like continual education for those that have kind of been with us forever, you know, creating new content and things for people to learn everything. Lifetime, you know, pretty much here forever, and you learned everything. So it's an advanced course series. Is there a release overnight? In the platform? Yes, there was. There was something that switched live last night. It was a minor release though, we didn't announce it. Why did it log you out? Yeah, if you need to refresh, yeah. Yeah, that happened. All right, so we have here mean reversion long up to bull zone. Did we open in mean reversion? We're gonna stay mean reversion. Okay, so here, here, here. Okay, so you know the rule, right? In mean reversion, I'm gonna trade both sides. This is the new rule. Well, the new rules we're experimenting with. It's experimental, so I'm doing experimental things to open up the doors to having more trades, especially in this Robin's Cup. It's a little trying to find from our back test some more probabilities to trade with. Where's my pen? Oh, showing on the wrong screen. No. I need to calibrate my screen. Okay. Oops. I'll draw with my mouse today. Mean reversion this way. Mean reversion this way. We open here. We're likely to close in the middle. DD is very bullish, so I'm expecting it might go there and tap, and this is high a day for sure. No breakouts today. Market's volatile enough to keep this kind of zigzagging the whole time. So I'd say from about right here, it's flirting with hedge break. So right here, 3, 10. I'd like to do this today. VIX is starting to provide some volatility, not the VIX liquidity map, but any upside will be met with some wider swings. So I'm going to let it move higher. There's nothing really to short against except for the bull zone to bet that it stays here in the middle. Not really the best setup. Again, sometimes you don't get good setups. This consolidation and choppy, so can be very cautious. I don't chase hedge breaks, so this is likely the low of the day. The Nasdaq likely will get a bump here. S&P will get a bump here. So what I'm going to call my call for today is that we're going to do this. And here, it's an illiquidity pocket. It can run really fast. Like we get a really sharp run. When Nasdaq touches here, I might pop a little short off of this one, just to bring it back to the middle. Taking the double trade, should I? Is this positive? Yeah. Just with one. I like that idea. Yeah, so we're at the bear zone bounce right now. So here to there, back to there. Okay, so it's illiquidity pocket Nasdaq right here. Right up here. Let me open up the cheat sheets. Oh, I need to redo this. Okay, hold on. Let me load this up. How are you guys doing today? How was your day? Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Do me a favor. Go up there. Go to the bottom. Hold on. Down. Click down here and this way. Down here and this way. So click the heart. The thumbs up. Click it. Give us some love on the stream. Okay, we're going to remake this right here. That's DD. DD. Resilient. Like. Pocket. Map, last one. Okay. So the dynamic overnights are both pivots to the upside, as you see the left side. These are both pivots to the upside, the trade I'm in right now. We have hedge pressure support on the equities, also pivoting to the upside. Let's run monthly maps this morning and see what we have. Friends, y'all gotta go help the algo out. Go down and like the stream. Everybody click it. There's only 1 out of 3 people did it. It makes me wanna cry. Makes me sad. Okay, so let's analyze the monthly maps really quick. It still looks kind of bullish. It's really nice. So monthly maps are really decent at predicting people's sentiment over time because their options are going to change over time. With the bulls side over the next 5 days sloping down, this means bulls are longing more. And you can use a monthly map on anything. You guys are stock traders, whatever kind of traders. You can come here, you can do monthly maps on Apple, Tesla, whatever. You can get really good at reading the market. Looking for pivots. We've got looks like 5 trading days of solid bull long accumulation. So I don't think today we're going to crash. We can, I just don't think we are. The volatility is peeking its head in the next week or so. So I'm going to long to highs and then maybe pop a short back to middle. And here you have bear zone here. Bears exiting positions as a short squeeze. So you have bears still squeezing, long still accumulating at 4 days of move, still to the upside. Pretty simple as that. Easy to analyze. Let's do monthly map on Nasdaq. It's very clean. Nasdaq is super bullish over the next many weeks, and shorts are squeezing over the next many weeks, probably till the end of April. So this bull market, still bullish. Still bullish. Super good. Super good. And I love our new candle data. Worth the wait. It's clean. QQ's there. Okay. How's Apple doing today? I'm just curious if Apple's finally picking up a good stride. No, it's not. Apple's still selling off pretty hard. How's Tesla doing today? Bearish or down? So a lot of the tech stocks are starting to really hit that. I'm sorry, a lot of the Nasdaq stocks are starting to really hit that breaking point today. It's on Microsoft. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in this. Resilience is kind of on the fence and flat, so I think we're still good for a move. Hopefully so. It's flirting with selling though. Check for Nasdaq, be careful on this one. Yeah, I'm watching that Nasdaq level. $18,525. Looking for that. And a little bit longer. Let's take it from here. Fingers crossed. Resilience is kind of fighting. That's the one problem today. But it is pretty much a flat open. So I'm going to take a bet that we at least take a trade to hold structure today. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Is that 504 pivot on NASDAQ? So this is where this, if it's going to pivot, it's going to pivot here and nowhere else. This is the only place I'm expecting it to pivot this. This is it. I'm looking at the dynamic areas, which also create pivots on these indices. So we're looking for a combination of NASDAQ and the S&P to both pivot their dynamic areas. So that's it. This is like the only place I can see NASDAQ trying to make a run for it here, hopefully. If I don't get an unlucky break today. Oh, man. Just my luck. breaks. Come on, hang in there, baby. No crashy today, market. Come on. Essex trying to hold. Is there anecdotally support halfway down the bear zone? No, not particularly. Where's monthly though? Today was gonna turn around and get pretty nasty. Oh, monthly's so far away. It's still the beginning of the month. Beginning of the trading month. There's a relaxation day coming. I just hope it's not today. I feel like the market's still consolidating off of this move. Moves like yesterday are pretty strong in general. That's about it. Grab me something to eat really quick. Shots of breakfast. How y'all doing today? Good morning. Good morning, friends. Take note that this pivot point also is like the midpoint of the selling on NASDAQ. So I'm just drawing a like from the anchor point. You see on my screen, like this area right here? Just from the anchor to all the way to the top, the entire run like retraces right there to the middle. This is psychologically going to be a pivot for some people. It lines up with the dynamics, coincidentally, which is what I'm mainly looking at. But those of you that do like retracements and stuff, that's just like, it's not a red line or anything. That's just the middle of the run. So I see some psychological trading here. I use Thinkorswim, yeah. But I also use Rocket Scooter as well. Use both. Okay, there's some stocks trying to make a move right here. Yeah. Also, NQ is threatening to break dynamic, so that's kind of a. This is a tough one. This is a tough one to be long at right here. I know I'm being extra kind of picky to take here to there, back to there. Let's see if we can get it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me a. All right, I'm back. Oh, looks like trade's starting to move. Let's keep our fingers crossed on this one. I mean, so I'm gonna keep the camera off for a little bit. What's up, guys? What do you have today? Oh. Matt's famous breakfast burrito as one on a napkin. You know? I meal prep these things. I make like 50 at a time. This one is, give me a look on camera. Hit it. Focus. It's like eggs, potato, sausage, cheese. I make my own home fries. Grow most of my stuff in the garden. Like herbs and vegetables and stuff. Sometimes I'll put peppers in here, sometimes other things. Hummus to go with it. And some water. I'm trying to detox off of caffeine. I've had energy drink, coffee, nothing for almost a week. I feel surprisingly better in life. I know my body doesn't respond to caffeine like it used to. I used to guys watch me slam like 2 or 3 energy drinks on the stream. I'd be hyper. I'd be like energetic. I'd be like sweaty armpits, you know? Nowadays, I'm like, I can feel my head getting fuzzy. I'm like, my body's starting to tell me something. I'm like, okay. I've been detoxing, not even drinking coffee, not even drinking tea, nothing, like a pure caffeine detox. Feels so different. Great. Let's see. Tapping, trade, blah, blah. AFK been there. Tapping, be on a trade while AFK, I love it. Yeah, come back to money. But then also you can sometimes like come back and you're at a loss. It's also worse. Got over those depends when trading. Amen to that. Can you ship some to Colorado? Absolutely. Any rocket scooter alternatives are growing and indicators for sunlight and water for gardening. Know what your region is when you garden. Very important. Different weather conditions have different ways you garden. I only know how to do it here in Texas. Here we're battling lots of plants get a lot of sunlight. Too much sometimes. It's really hot and really humid. And in Canada, you're gonna deal with a lot of winterization problems like frost and lack of sunlight and things like that. Further north you go. Watering's always a thing too. But changes in region. How much precipitation you get. I don't know. And your soil conditions and your soil pH. This is all gardening stuff. Come on, hang in there. Don't reject and sell off. Don't today. Come on, don't break my heart today. Gardening 101 basics. Let's see. All plants that have, there's some time. So like, what's the difference between a fruit and a vegetable? Does anybody know? There really isn't. There really isn't one. All vegetables are fruits in the sense of the definition. All vegetables and fruits are fruits of a flower. Fruits of a plant that come from a flower. The difference between vegetable and fruit is a culinary term that chefs use to describe something that's typically sweet or typically savory. There's like a myth that it's like if it has seeds, it's a fruit or whatever. It's a myth. Fruits, all vegetables are fruits, but not all fruits are vegetables. Like that. So everything that fruits, you make sure that you have enough calcium and phosphorus in your soil, which means you go out there and you can either compost your own eggshells or go buy fish bone meal or something. Just put that in the soil and you will start to see fruits on all your plants. And don't do it too much or too fast or else your plants won't grow big leaves. They'll go the other way around. So it's like, it's always a battle. You know, big leaves to support, strengthen the plant to give you big fruits. Big leaves to your fruits, little leaves, more fruits, but they can be smaller. So you have to have the plant be like big enough to have bigger fruits. If your leaves are a little bit tiny, your fruits are gonna be a little bitty tiny. There's like rules of thumb. There you go. There's some gardening tricks, 101. Number 2, get a fucking stool to sit on. Don't do what I did and hunch over and do stuff. Because you're gonna throw your back out. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Gardening is the best way to grow your own food. In case there's ever like a zombie apocalypse or World War IV or whatever, I'm ready to take care of myself in my 4th story garden, in my rooftop of my house. I'll barely survive, but that's it. I'll have enough food to maybe eat for a little bit. The garden's not actually that big. I always like learning new skills though too. Like I always like picking up a new hobby or learning something new. I make bread. That's another thing I do. Pretzels and stuff. Hamburger buns. Like I make all that from scratch. Pizza dough. You get COT? Yeah, sure. Ashton was saying something about selling. Let's read it. So the asset managers are flat. The leveraged funds are shorting. So you're getting shorting pressure, and longs have kind of been frozen since January though. That's the thing. So what you're really seeing is like why, you know, the markets, now again, this last week is a whole nother thing, but you're not really seeing a lot of, this is very peculiar because the market's been rallying really rapidly. Accumulation of longs is not happening as much. They're already very long. Now again, this is a week behind. Dealers themselves are covering shorts or buying against more selling. So the pressure you're seeing on the market right now is it's basically like the longs are holding. So like the longs are hodling. They're holding on. They're not even budging. The shorts are shorting more. They're heavy, more short. They're more short. They're shorting it extremely hard. People have been shorting this since the end of last year. And now shorting does not, now here's another thing. Shorting does not mean a reversal. The market will only reverse when people are shorting and the longs are selling. It's the only time they're reversing. People are shorting against the bull market. They will get squeezed as the dealers cover their shorts and push the bid higher as they do. So this is typically what you're seeing is a continual short squeeze. The effect of, let's just show you right here. The effect of people shorting the market while the bulls are holding flat and dealers are squeezing right here is just a slow move up. The minute the longs start selling, which is that little inflection point right there, is the minute the market starts to make its way down. So this is still slated to hang in there. And then once the longs start selling, it's going to like be a choppy top. It's not going to be a reversal top. We're not going to pivot and turn around and sell off and die. The market's likely to have a wave like this, if anything at all, once you see some kind of selling. Now there is a little tiny bit of selling, but again, that could just be noise over the last, this is like last 2 or 3 weeks. The green hash has come down just a little bit. So essentially you have bulls holding the fort and bears trying to short this, doubting this market. And if long as the bears are betting that the bulls are going to sell, that's what you do when you short a market. You bet that longs are going to sell. And until they sell, the market's not going to move. And that's how you read that. Commander Traders, Ashton's really good at reading it, so I'm curious to see what he said. He might be noticing that there has not been any long accumulation from here to there, that this is perpetuated by nothing really. Like, people aren't selling, people are shorting harder and the market's just pricing higher. Isn't that cool? This is not like a wave of accumulation. Markets were flat here for a while. And again, in that flatness from here to here, it still didn't sell off. So what you're going to tell yourself is the market's still not going to sell off as long as this is flat. So whatever it does, it probably is going to find some kind of topping pattern-ish, but we're not going to crash out for a while. And monthly maps also say that as well. The market's sustainably bullish from here. It's really strong. So, oh, my trade's going. That's good. Happy. Yeah, the COT doesn't hint at anything other than building short pressure, but shorts always get squeezed where markets fall, especially the dealers are not much buying from them. That's what I've kind of been experiencing lately. Oh, shit. Nasdaq at the bear zone. By proxy, should I close? Okay. This is my trade. Nasdaq at the top of the area. Let me close. Damn it. Nasdaq moved faster. So anytime either of the indices hit a pivot, I close. Now, again, I know it's making me look like a wuss, but I'm going to wait and I will short 523 if we touch it. Nasdaq's going to be choppy from here. There you go, 6 FO, nailed it. Yeah, you saw it. So when trading the indices, when you pick one, you watch the other. When one pivots, the other pivots. You see how S&P randomly pivoted from here right when I got out? Because Nasdaq randomly pivoted. So Nasdaq moved a little bit quicker. A great trading always. Thank you, thank you. Now the question is, do I want to short here and we break hedge pressure? The real question. If you want to watch me stuff my face, let me turn the camera off for a minute. Well, that was smart. Trading as always. Oh, thank you, thank you. And the last week hasn't been so... I haven't been so lucky in the last week. I haven't been able to get decent moves. I've been getting like tiny scalps left and right. I haven't had like a good breakout move or a big win move in like over a week. Small wins, small losses. Volume is low right now. Oh yeah. Not a lot of velocity here today. So waiting for possible bull zone tap today. There's really nothing I'm going to do. I'm waiting for that, probably right there. Hi everybody, what's up? Still just chilling here. No, not looking for longs today. I got out of my long right here. Just a quickie little scout. The market's looking like it does want to sell off a little tiny bit. There are no long potentials from here. Nasdaq already fulfilled that move that I was going to take. The S&P by proxy, I took the same move. Hold on, let me turn my camera back on. A little bit of a cough. What's up, guys? We're going to call it just a little bit. That's the extent of the upside move today. High of day because of DD roll here. There's resistance pressure from hedge pressure from there. Resilience is less than zero. Resistance from there. I didn't take a long to go through here. We always only watch about the indices at the same time. Nasdaq hits a resistance in an illiquidity pocket, and the S&P is going to pivot. I literally sold at the top, and I was kind of waiting to see what it's going to do. I would have shorted the 523 if I would have gotten it back to here. This is hard to pick a target from because there is no downside target to play with other than BD. And there's not a lot of volatility for me to believe the market's going to collapse out. So it's just relatively untradeable right now. I'm going to go ahead and call it. So Marco, nothing right now. This is pretty much the end of the predictable day. At the end of the day, I'd love to, or in the middle of the day, if we hit this high day, like if we rally there today, I'd like to short it back to there. That's all I can see today. Everything else is, if it's fading lower below hedge pressure, we're just going to let that pressure push it lower like this, and I'm going to sit out of it. Not tradable. I got my long scalp from here to there, and then I called it maybe like 300 bucks, something like that. Nothing too crazy. So anyways, if you guys haven't checked out the Rocket Scooter trading platform, I am excited to announce that we are doing this $35 a month special. It's for normally for $200 for the entire package. So all the platform tools, indicators, everything comes with it, and we get all the education you can have to learn everything. It's 35 bucks. You actually can't do much better than that in the world of inflation. That's like the cost of half a cocktail at a restaurant. So check it out, guys. We'd love to see you come over. Come see how I trade the Robbins Cup. I use only this platform, the tools inside of it. So Go ahead and call it. Full $300 a day, nothing too big, nothing too crazy. This is the end, but not the end of our relationship. You guys have me forever, hopefully. So I love y'all. Come back tomorrow. I will do a Zoom call today at 4 o'clock Eastern, just like we do every single day. There's dust coming out from like my microphone. Excuse me. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful day. I love y'all to death. Put that alert on for later. That's right. Put that alert on there. Waiting for that little spot to take a little short from. Gonna sit out though. Markets are untradeable. We know when to sit out. We know when to hold, when to fold, when to trade, how much to trade, when to double down, when to run away. These are all skills of the pro trader, and we teach you everything you need to know. If you come on, join our community, we love it. Discord link in the description below. Click it. Come down and say hi. We'll be there all day. See y'all later. Bye.